Hi, my name is Christos Theodoulou, and this is part of my assignment for marketing management for the MBA course here at LSBF for the period 2010-2011. This presentation deals with the situation analysis for PlayStation 2 and Sony Computer Entertainment. Some words at the beginning for Sony Computer Entertainment. Sony Computer Entertainment has 3 head offices across the world. One in Japan that is in charge of the Asian market, one in California in charge of the USA market, and one in the UK for the EU and Oceania markets. Sony Computer Entertainment was founded in 1993 as a joint venture between Sony Music Entertainment and Sony Corporation. The main reason behind the creation of this new entity was because the board of directors of Sony Corporation thought that video games would tarnish the image of Sony and that was not appropriate. Sony Computer Entertainment mainly focuses on consoles and games that support these consoles. The consoles at current that Sony Computer Entertainment has are PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation Portable. In addition to the console branches, it also has a division called Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios, which has a large list of first-party developers such as Naughty Dog and Polyphonic Studios. Now, for the PlayStation 2, it has been around since 2010 and has been regarded as the best-selling console to date by critics, since it has sales of over 140 million units worldwide sold. Sony Computer Entertainment has recently made a statement that it will continue the support for this console until the demand for it ceases. In 2004, a second edition for the PlayStation 2 was released, which was a slimmer edition. Now we will discuss the SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis deals with the internal strengths and weaknesses of the company and the product, as well as the external opportunities and threats that might arise for the product. Some strengths is that the PlayStation 2 has third-party support. It has a wide range of games. It also has a list from first-party developers due to the continuing support from Sony Computer Entertainment. Sony has also a big distribution channel ranging from online stores to computer electronics to computer game stores. Another strength that the PlayStation 2 has is that it is much cheaper than the other consoles that it is in competition with, and that it is also promoted as an entertainment system, not just a video game console. Because the PlayStation 2 has been around for 10 years, most of the weaknesses have been dealt with, but due to the new consoles that are now sold, it has 2 main weaknesses. One of them being that it has weaker specification than the competing consoles, and the other being that the newer consoles use higher capacity storage media, whereas the PlayStation 2 only uses DVD, which makes it harder for game developers to import the game to the PlayStation 2. Some opportunities that can be found in the market for the PlayStation 2. Sony Computer Entertainment has recently started promoting the PlayStation 2 as an entry-level console due to the low price and the lower technical specifications from the competition. It can also take up some new distribution channels. Recently it has also supplied the consoles to supermarkets such as Tesco and Walmart in the US. Another market that has risen is those of fashion-oriented consumers. These primarily care for the looks of the console as well as the functionality, so a lot of variety of colors have been introduced for the PlayStation 2. As can be seen from the list here, the threats are the most available to the PlayStation 2 due to its big age. For the first thing, the price reduction of the competitive consoles has started diminishing the cheaper sale price of the PlayStation 2. The other one is that party developers are shifting focus away from the PlayStation 2 and only dealing with the newer consoles. Recent trends in gamers have seen them going to online games, and as such the PlayStation 2 cannot support these games, and it presents a threat for losing customers for the PlayStation 2. Another big threat is in regards to piracy. PlayStation 2 is the only console out now that is affected by piracy due to modding chips that allow gamers to buy pirated games. Another important threat is that we recently had an economic recession. This obviously can affect the sales for all consoles. There are three main competitors in the console market. We have Sony, which has PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation Portable consoles. Nintendo, which is the oldest market and currently has the highest share in regards to new next generation consoles, and it is selling the Wii and the DSi. The third competitor is Microsoft with its Xbox 360, which is a direct competitor to the PlayStation 3. In regards to the target market, PlayStation 2 was initially targeted for hardcore gamers. These are gamers who spend most of their leisure time playing games and focus on good graphics and the latest gadgets. In recent times, it has been relaunched and rebranded towards casual gamers, particularly males between the age of 16 and 35. But due to recent games such as the Wii Fit or Buzz games, new markets have arisen, like family-oriented markets. In this pie chart, we can see the current market share of all the major consoles. PlayStation 2 has the biggest share, seen here in the blue color. This is due to its old age, and it's still the most used console out in the market. We can see here the PlayStation 3 has one of the smallest market shares, second only to the GameCube, which was regarded as a big failure. The other triangles show the Xbox in the green, the Xbox 360 in the purple market, the Wii in the cyan, and other consoles in the light blue represent the portable consoles such as PSP, DSi, and Apple iPhone. For sales, all major competitors had less sales in 2009 compared to 2008, but Sony had 1.3 billion US dollars less sales. This was due to the fact that the PlayStation 2 had a lot of decreased sales, and it had a difference of over $500,000, over 700,000 US dollars in software sales. It is also rapidly losing market share, mostly to Nintendo and Wii, as can be seen from the charts below. This chart here represents how many game sales have been made during 2009. It can be seen again that the Wii and the DS have the most sales, while the PlayStation 2 is at the bottom of the sales list. A similar trend can be seen for the hardware consoles as well. Nintendo's two consoles are leading the market sales, while the PlayStation 2 remains last. Finally, this part is about research techniques that can be used to acquire the information. There are primary techniques, which are mainly interviews, questionnaires, and observations that you make firsthand, and secondary, which is information already available that can be found. This is a list of the secondary research I used. It's mainly articles from the internet and websites. I mainly used Google search and found the required information, and then analyzed them as required in my presentation. All these graphs and information can be found in part 1 of the marketing management assignment. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much.